Oh. Right. If this is working, hello and welcome to another live stream where a lot of wacky things are about to happen. If not, you're going to be watching me draw. What a twist. Once again, I haven't tested this, guys, so let me know if you can hear me. It's standard procedure now. Once again, I'm just going to be working on my comic for a bit because I need to get this done now. I've given myself a deadline for this now. Loud and clear. Alright, cheers, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope I don't bore you to tears as usual. Now my throat is a little bit worse for wear today, so I might be coughing a bit. Sorry about that if I do. Anyway, what I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to try and actually do some background work on a stream. No pressure there then. Hey Dafragron. Thanks. It's always nice to hear. Oh, and the ceiling is what's up. Besides that, not much else. That's fair, I don't even know if the thumbnail actually changed for this stream. I don't think it has. I don't think it updated. I think it's still got Alucard on it. Hey Lotso, are you doing well? Honestly, if anybody wants to spend their Saturdays watching me draw, it's really appreciated, to be honest. Once again, I didn't have this planned. I just decided to do it. I want to actually try and show you a bit of background work today. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Lotso. Once again, my main objective of these streams is to not bore people to tears. Right, so I'm planning to do all of this for this stream. Let's see how well this goes. Got to do the background and everything. Because it's meant to be Layla's bedroom. And as you can see, I haven't really decided what's actually going to be in it yet. I'm so good at preparation. Yeah, as spontaneous as I'll ever be. I hope it's not spoiling too much though. Let's be honest, I'm kind of spoiled the best parts anyway in previous streams. Also, I just want to make content for my channel. Whether it's good or bad. What's up, Reactor? Keeper of chicken. I'm a keeper of many things, apparently, according to you guys. Though in reality, I wish I wasn't a keeper of anything. Nope. Again, sorry that this is... like, I can't imagine it looks very good for a stream. Sorry that it's so zoomed in, but... it's quite far away in this frame. But it's all I can do. But it makes cleanup a lot easier though. Yeah, unfortunately detail is important. It's something I'm not very good at. Especially, that's why I dread doing backgrounds. But I'm going to try and challenge myself today by doing all this on the stream. Oh wait, her toes are a bit... I can't draw feet. Whoa! Oh. Oh. 1 sec. Pardon me. Lamb. I hope you don't smell that, guys. I'm making progress here, but wait until you get to the background. I'm going to have to do her feet again, actually. We're not doing again, but fine. Why must we have toes? They're so weird. Well, especially mine. Since I got flat arches. I mean, I'm okay with them, Shadow, but I just don't enjoy doing them. Because like I say, it's because you have to practice these sort of things to get better at them, and I don't enjoy practicing them. I don't mind drawing like trees and mountains and that. You know, like Bob Ross. The Bob Ross wannabe that I am. But I don't like drawing Stuff that involves perspective and squares. Like this. Thanks, Lily. It makes a change for me. I care though. It's very flattering when people say stuff like that. So thanks. I mean, I just appreciate people coming by and watching. Or at least giving these streams a chance. Toes. Still don't look very good. Yeah, the grid. My attempt at doing... I don't know if it is 3-point perspective. No, it's 1-point perspective. See, I don't even know my perspectives. Feet are so awkward. How did I find my art style? God, that's a difficult question. I mean, simple answer would be I'm obviously inspired by anime back along, but these days I'm not so much inspired by it. I guess I'm sort of inspired a bit like with some of the stuff I grew up with, like Samurai Jack a little bit. Like, you know, like Gendy Tartakovsky and that, like all the stuff he's done in the past. Sort of inspiration to me. In terms of like what kind of shapes you can use to make a character, if that makes sense. But these days I'm trying to deviate away from like the anime art style, even though it's still quite present in my style, obviously. If that makes sense. Am I just talking shit again? I think I am. They're just so difficult to draw though. Death Cold. Like hands, I don't mind drawing hands as much. They are just so difficult. I don't really enjoy drawing feet because they're a bit weird. I find feet weird. That probably stems from the fact that I've got flat arches and my toes are like spasticated. There we go, you can put it on my Wikipedia page. Why can't I rub this out? Anyway, I haven't actually drawn a lot, have I? Let's try and wing this. I think the problem is that here they're a bit too long. What's my favourite Pokemon? I don't like Pokemon. I'm one of the very few people in this world that does not have any interest in Pokemon. You could all unsubscribe now. Like at school I was just so left out when Pokemon was like massively like huge. I mean, it's still pretty big now, but... yeah, I never got into that sort of stuff. The only sort of thing I got into was Beyblade. Dude, you broke my Beyblade. What will I do with my life? Here, have mine. Oh, okay, thanks. Of course, like a degenerate, I used to stick nails on my Beyblade. I mean, I can't believe they never thought about that in the show. Doglook, what? I was told about this dispatcher thing the other day. It's not a very good meme by the sounds of it. Because I don't really know about that, so I'm afraid I can't. Also, I never planned to sing on stream. I don't want people to suffer enough as they already have done. Oh, those feet are so... I'll have to go back to those guys. Now let's try and do the fun bit, which is some dreaded background work. But you know, it's something different. I haven't done it on a stream yet. Thanks, Micro. Excuse me. I can't remember that far back, Nick, and I'm not really a fan of it anymore. I mean, I just thought the toys were cool. And I think I watched a bit of the anime as well. But even as a kid, I sort of watched Beyblade for like ironic enjoyment because of how serious they took things. And even as a kid, I used to find that funny. Right. Rough layout. Gotta try and... I think I'll do this freehand first. Nope. Make that pink actually. Plan is to put a table here. That's what's difficult about stuff like this. You got to try and, especially with a bedroom, you got to try and show her personality through whatever's in this room, which is really difficult. Just thinking about it is difficult to do. Yeah, I don't really watch much TV at all either. TV dead. And the only thing I watch is Steven Universe, like I said in previous streams. Also, I have a high standard with cartoons now. I really wish, well, with anything, I really wish I hadn't. This table's looking a bit off. That's because of my perspective drawing. That's why I'm just laying stuff out at the moment. Oh yeah, use the straight line tool. Yeah, I do watch Steven Universe. I think I'm up to date with it now. I won't say where I'm at because I don't want to spoil it for others. Even though I had it spoiled for me basically, but my fault for going on the internet. Especially Twitter. Twitter loves spoiling people. Now, it doesn't really matter what happens outside this blue rectangle, that's because it's out of the frame. Why am I doing it like that? That looks so... I think I've done that perspective wrong, but yeah, I'm up to that point. I think, yeah, if that's the most recent. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I've said this in previous streams, but I must admit, yeah, I was getting really bored with the show up till like the last. Luckily, the most recent episodes have sort of redeemed my interest, or got back my interest. Because before that, I thought it was starting to drop off in my opinion. But no, it seems like they've redeemed themselves. So yeah, if you enjoy watching me struggle on perspective drawing, hit that like button. So you don't have to, but it helps. Because YouTube loves numbers now. Well, if this goes completely south, I have got something else I plan to do. Mind you, at the moment, all I'm displaying is that you should plan things better. Thanks, Rose. Yeah, that's the problem I had with it. It just deviated from the plot too much. But I shouldn't have such high standards for a show that's also meant to be for kids, bearing in mind. I'm like too critical of things these days. Hey, that's the right attitude, Fulu, thanks. Never mind how good the content is. Pork versus team when table's winning. Yeah, it's kicking my ass at the moment. I need to stop flipping and actually start drawing again. Maybe that will help. I just don't like drawing stuff where it's like there's like an artificial construction to it. Like I said, I like drawing like nature, even though I don't go out in it much. I'm going to go up again. This is going to be a lot of me tracing over stuff, but this is generally what I do. If I want to plan stuff better, I have to go over stuff over and over. Also, flipping helps. I think I'll use the straight line tool this time. I'm so bad. Like, I'm totally out of practice here, guys. I haven't drawn like any background work like this with this at this like kind of perspective in years, and now I've decided to do it on a stream, like an idiot. But thanks for the kind words anyway, guys. I mean, you're too nice to me, to be honest. I mean, this is just a simple layout at the moment. I've got to try and think of like what to put on the table and that. Yeah. I might put her bed there instead of Actually, yeah, I'll change my mind on that. Goodbye desk or whatever that is. I'll put her bed there instead. Oh wait, no, it's the bottom of her bed. Wait, no. Move that over a bit. God, those table legs, man. Gonna have to go back on those again. Also, that needs to be like that, I think. Oh my god, chat's blowing up now. What program do I use? Clip Studio Paint EX, it should say at the top. It's probably hard to see for you guys. What is the width and height? Again, it says at the top. Well, no, it doesn't actually. The actual size I do work out is 1920 by 1080, which is 16 by 9 basically, HD. I can't really give much advice on size because I never used it. Yes, Phil, I'm gonna like I don't know why I've decided the streams. I'm basically just putting whatever I think of on screen in a moment, and I decide what to keep. If that makes sense. Well, you know what? So many layers I'm just wasting. Well, let's start some colouring. Walls. I mean, I haven't decided like what colour is our room. Where's this other picture I did? Oh yeah, here's a picture I finished off the... that I did on stream the other week, but I didn't finish. That was that colour for a bed. Maybe that colour? Right, this might not make a lot of sense for people at the moment, but eventually, if it all goes well, you'll go, ah, okay, he did it like that. But we'll see. There is a reason why I chose this perspective though. It's my quote-unquote symbolism. I'll probably change those colours later. Oh god, this is gonna be like, there's gonna be about 30 layers of stuff at the end of this. Skirting boards, I think that's what they call them. And now I'm gonna cheat. Out of laziness. Oh my god, this computer's so slow when I'm streaming. I'll be right back, guys. Oh yeah, it'd be good if I actually unmuted my mic. That would help. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. See, this is... I must admit, I'm sort of pleased with this panel, but that took me like a few days to do. I'm going to try and complete this on a stream. No pressure. But hopefully it will look like something like that by the end of it. Anyway. I hope I don't disappoint you, Omi. I mean, I'll admit, I'm pretty good at cleaning up, like, characters, but with everything else, it's a lot difficult. It's quite difficult. That's why thank God for the straight line tool. Blech. Indeed they are, Rose. Thank you, Blake. That's very flattering. And thanks for, like, being dedicated, well, for sticking around. Yep. Oh, hang on, this music's gonna get me copyrighted. There we go. Okay, my undo button's not working. There we go. That was weird. This won't look very interesting at the moment, guys, but that's because I'm not adding any like shading or tone. I think I'll work completely on this door and the skirting boards before I move on. Do things in layers. Otherwise it'll kick your ass. People were talking about Zelda. That's too low down, actually. Oops. Well, I'm going to scroll that. down. That's why I'm doing these streams, Rose, because hopefully it will gives people some insight as to how I do things. And if I'm lucky, people will find it interesting. Or I try and make it interesting. I just hope the pace I'm doing this at the moment won't bore you guys, but I'm just trying to be a bit more methodical about this at the moment. Right. Thank you all for the kind words. Sorry that I'm not responding to everybody, but quite a lot of chat going on tonight. So yeah, thanks. You guys are too nice to me. Right, new layer. Shading 1 or shadows, I guess you could call it. Just gonna borrow the shadow from this panel. Could be the same tone. Straight line tool is your friend. Once again, thank you, Blake. Sorry, I missed your comment. It's weird when people say I'm an inspiration. But, you know, I'm glad I could help. I'm so bad at taking compliments. Thanks for sticking by, Fulu. I heard someone the other day saying they've been sticking around since my first attempt at doing this comic, which probably a lot of you don't actually know about, but don't worry, you're not missing out on much. That's why I did it again. All I will say is that if you look up the Yomanville gang on DeviantArt, you'll find out. That's all I'll say about that. Damn right, guys. I appreciate you guys just watching me draw. Giving your time of day just to come by. It's appreciated. Right. That's looking a bit harsh at the moment, but your pasty will be about like that. But we'll leave it fall at the moment. Once again, you guys will see eventually. Now shadow for Layla. Again, I'm not being massively detailed with this. Vega Diaries. I try my best. But I am sort of challenging myself a little bit here on the stream. I'm not good with background work usually. Yeah, I'll put a bit of shadow under there as well. Actually no, do another layer. Right, we'll go back to... So I need to know what this looks like. Just going to colour in Layla quickly. Just a base colour at least. Oh! More oop! Where's her skin colour? There we go. Please don't, Fulu. I was joking. I mean, I can't look at my attempt. Just look up the Yomanville gang on DeviantArt. You'll see like stuff I've done from about 10 years ago. That music is really loud. You're not missing much. Trust me. I mean, you guys might say the art style's alright, but it's the ideas. Also, I don't like the characters at all. I had to rethink a lot of things when starting again. Pardon me. DeviantArt is devil art. Well, there is a reason why I stopped using DeviantArt. In my opinion, Webtoon's a far superior platform. Even Twitter, in my opinion, it's better for sharing art. I won't make a short sack colour. I haven't even decided on this yet. Pardon me. Sorry guys, if you can smell that. Wrong panel. I'll just make it green. What's the colour of the phone? Sorry if I don't get to your comments, guys. Chat's actually going a bit too quick for me. Every time I look up, it's like completely different. Thanks for all the comments, though. I'm not saying all the arts on DeviantArt is bad, Rose. It's just that, I don't know, the site itself, like, it never really changed its layouts. And also there's far too much just, you know, that kind of art. You know, the other kind of art you see. I just don't like seeing that sort of stuff being recommended to me, if you know what I mean. Fetish art. And of course on Twitter and Webtoon I don't have to worry about that. Also, DeviantArt's not good for comics, as I found out. I did originally post the Yomanville gang on the new one on DeviantArt. It was so difficult. They were really fussy with resolutions and that. Anyway, I just wanted to colour her in, so just want to see what the shadow looks like. Right. Now to get back to the annoying bits. Taboo. Oh yeah, I plugged that Naruto animation on DeviantArt for some reason. Yeah, I will make sure I don't look at chat too much. I'll just glance at it if I can. Because otherwise I just stop drawing entirely. I'm gonna pinch colour from there. Actually no. That one. Right, I'm gonna attempt this freehand. Wish me luck. Ooh. What was the other site I used? What do you mean? The only sites I use for my art is Twitter and Webtoon at the moment. Why have I done it like that? What am I doing? I'm not even following the guides I put down. Surely that deserves a like, guys. Yeah, you should definitely try other platforms, Rose. If you want to do a comic, the only platform I can recommend is Webtoon. That's the thing. I posted the Yomanville gang on DeviantArt for years, and I struggled to get followers now and there. And Webtoon's just so much better. I don't even know what caused it, but whatever works. Or use Newgrounds, but once again, Newgrounds has got the same problems as DeviantArt. They're quite fussy with resolutions. Mind you, so is Webtoon as well, saying that, but all you have to do is resize your panel. Yeah, Webtoon. That table is looking awful, isn't it? Mind you, I shouldn't worry too much about this because it's going to be a panel that most people are just going to glance at. So there's not a lot of dialogue in this panel. Obviously I'm not going to show you what she says, but it's not a lot. Problem is I suffer a bit of perfectionist sometimes, even if I'm not good at backgrounds. It's a bit of a disease. See, Facebook I despise because I've had my animations stolen and posted on there and they got loads of views for it. And then when you try and contact the person, it's almost impossible to get hold of them. I'll make the end of her bed the same colour. For now at least. Christ, we've almost been an hour and this is all I've done. I know I wanted to take my time, but come on. Hurry up, people are watching. Actually, I'll make that a bit longer. Why are people fanboying over the old art? Yeah, most of the stuff on there is from like 10 years ago. Don't get me wrong, I used to love DeviantArt, but it seems like it cares more about... Well, the problem is it just doesn't have much control over what gets posted on there as well. Which Webtoon, Newgrounds, and I think Twitter as well, have some sort of control. I mean, granted, good artists still get promoted on DeviantArt. Well, when I last checked, don't know what it's like now. But they're usually like well-established artists already. And that's another problem as well. It's just too difficult for new people to get through these days. At least Webtoon, you have a chance. I think I might chop that leg a little bit. Sorry, table. I think the lengths aren't equal here. Might have to chop that up even more. And thin that a little bit. I hope no professional artists are watching this. Probably screaming at the screen right now. I've got to get good, son. Oh. Again, the rooms still look a bit empty. I will have to do a bit more clutter later. Like, colour of the mattress is like reddish. I'm very technical with my colours. At least draw the body from memory. Rose, I struggle with the body, with the anatomy. So the only advice I can give is just keep practicing. One thing I used to do a lot of was just draw a body, like the same body type, over and over and over. or like with any like body part, like draw the hand, like draw a hand in a certain position over and over. Maybe that's what I need to get back into doing actually, because the human anatomy is quite difficult. Even I'm not all the way there yet, as you can see with those toes. Right, copy that layer, clear that, call that bed. You don't feel bad though if you're behind on that sort of stuff, because the anatomy is difficult. Pardon me. Pardon me, I need to stop burping. There are people watching you, Jason. Have some manners. Or at least mute the mic. So yeah, if you're liking my burps, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Oh, you can hear the music, can you? Don't even pay attention to it. It's just music from games I've grown up with, basically. And I don't mind listening to them. I don't usually listen to music when I'm drawing. I've just sort of been blanking. What was even playing? Well, I know at the moment it's driver free. Maybe that's what I gotta do to get popular. Just keep on burping. Right. What to put on that table? I need to cover those legs up. That's why I'm thinking of like what to put on the table now. I know what I'll do. This will actually make sense as well. Now I'm gonna have to plan this. Sketch this out. Doing that colour. Right, what? How the hell am I meant to do this? Got to sort of try and draw a dress sort of draped over this. Obviously, if people are up to date with the comic, you'll know what this is. If not, spoiler alert. No, just sketch it out first. Don't go mad about detail yet. Plan stuff. I know some people are fine with spoilers, but I'm one of those people who get really pissed off when when stuff's spoiled for me. That's why I always say it. So yeah, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert here. Oh yeah, make sure to look back every now and then. Oh yeah, duh. Got to try and draw some shoes as well. Here we go, this is stuff I can put on the floor. And it actually makes sense as well. Holy crap, I'm using my brain. Why has my pain just randomly stopped working? It only seems to happen during streams now. That's really bizarre. Might have made that a bit bigger. Video blocker? I didn't even know that was a thing. Maybe I'll have to get something like that, so I can avoid Steven Universe spoilers. But at the same time, it's our fault for going on the internet. We should know better. Wait, don't just plonk a shoe there. Think of perspective. I think that's actually worked out alright, luckily. Maybe I won't put that there. Maybe this one will be standing up. See, sometimes when you're... Here we go, here's some advice. Sometimes when you're drawing feet or shoes, it's... For me personally, I find it easier to draw the sole of the foot first. Or the sole. Don't know why. So maybe if you're struggling with feet, try that out first. I don't know why it works. It's only something I've started doing recently. I've found it a lot easier. Of course, the more obvious thing to do is to just draw the bones out, the bones. But that requires someone who actually has a knowledge of anatomy, which I don't. Right. Try and think of other stuff. Oh wait, no, someone suggested earlier a bowl of something or other. That's actually not a bad idea. Also, before I forget, I'm welcome to suggestions for like future streams, guys, so leave them in the comments if you can, please, if you have any suggestions. I mean, I did post out a poll out earlier, and a lot of people want me to just work on animations, which I'm fine with, but I don't have any animations in mind at the moment. Oh, thank you, Sam, again for the generosity. Thanks for the $5, man. Super generous of you. Actually, you know what? I just thought of a perk for my streams. I keep forgetting people. There you go, for the remainder of the stream, Sam. Thanks, mate. Isn't that the greatest perk in the world? Actually, I'll move that down here. I should probably do that on a separate layer as well. Right. That was an easy-ish thing to do. I've sort of covered up the legs. No, I haven't actually. I haven't covered up the table legs at all. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. It is amazing that people are just so generous. That's what I mean, you guys are too nice to me. Like I said, just coming by and watching and chatting, it's appreciated. Though if you are going to throw money my way, guys, I would appreciate if you could support me on Patreon. I would prefer it that way, to be honest, but donations are fine as well. I'm not going to be fussy. I appreciate it either way, but at least on Patreon you do get perks. Well, you get access to like exclusive stuff, so that way I don't feel as bad. That's the thing. When someone donates on stream, I can't really think of like anything to give them in return. But that's all I can do for now. So that's okay, Sam. That's fine, Rose. No one's obliged to give me money anyway. It's just, it is appreciated, and I am grateful for it. Just coming by and chilling is good enough. Yeah, that's the thing, Sam. I've had a couple of people say that to me, saying they're having problems like donating or whatever. I can't really answer that. Right, stop flipping your image and actually start drawing again. Maybe I should do that. Time to add more shadows, I think. We're slowly getting there. It's only taken nearly, well, over an hour. Uh-oh, here we go again. Pardon me. Excuse me. Right, now to make this look a little less flat, by adding some shadow to it now. Again, I'm just being a bit, just not entirely neat with it at the moment, but that's alright, we'll fix it later. All thanks to the power of digital painting. Well, it's not painting, is it? It's just filling in some colour. And make sure, do things in layers. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this otherwise, if I hadn't done it on a separate layer. Was GTA 4 playing? Again, I'm not even paying attention to the music. I am listening to Spyro at the moment though. Which is a soundtrack I would listen to in my own time. because Stuart Copeland is Bay. Or was it Copland? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. I'll turn it up. Right. Got to try and think of the light source. I haven't been thinking about that often. That's the thing, if you're going to do shadow work, think of where the light source, where's the light hitting, what angle is it coming from, and apply it to everything, because otherwise the picture's just going to look really odd otherwise. And obviously if you've got more than one light source, then apply it at 2 different angles. Where's the light source? Wait, why am I being careful there? Wiggly wiggle. I'm sort of intrigued by the Spyro remake. I'm not so familiar with the second and third one though. I mean, I did a few levels on Spyro 2. And Spyro 3 is the one with the skateboarding, which I think I've done in the past. But this is such a long time ago. I mean, I would get it, but it's only on the consoles, isn't it? Of course, I'm a PC peasant these days. I have got an Xbox, but I don't really want to play it on the Xbox. It looks good, though. It looks like they know what they're doing. Where's the light source? See, if OBS Studio actually worked for me, that would be one of the donation sounds. But I couldn't get it to work today, it was really annoying, so... Right. That's some more shading done. Make sure to click save. I can't believe I haven't done that. Oscar, you're one of the many people who have asked that, and it's not going to happen. So, haha. Oh, what am I doing? Right, and now I'm going to colour in... Will I clean them up? Yeah, I'll clean them up instead. I hope this looks alright though. This will look alright. Oh yeah, make sure they flip horizontally as well. You're a babysitter, are you? You are one brave soldier. Because for the most part, kids get on my nerves. Thank God I never was one. Like I said, you're brave. I think I've babysat once, and this was years ago. Good God. Don't think I even did it for money either. God, drawing folds in clothing is difficult. Another thing I'm out of practice with. But hopefully you guys can see that this is meant to be clothing. Oh yeah, and a necklace thing. Necklace thing. I'm really good with these technical terms. Yeah, I think I did it for a relative. That was the only reason. Probably manipulated into doing it for free, that's probably what it was. Wait, why am I using that pen? Wow, that hill is huge. Why have I drawn it like that? There we go. This is why you flip horizontally, guys. Well, the opposite way, so you can spot mistakes. Don't ask how this works, it just does. One of the many mysteries of digital painting. Ooh. Right, that's on the same layer as... Oh, this means I'm gonna... Right. I'm gonna have to go through my files now, of older chapters. And this will be spoiling things for people if you look closely, so... Spoiler alert. No, I won't do that one. Shit. I haven't thought this through. Bear with. Don't start looking at files. Oh my god, that's like the most spoiler one. Most spoilish, if that's even a word. This one's pretty bad as well. Spoiler alert, look away. Spoiler alert, look away. I need to try and find the colour for her dress. Spoiler alert, look away. Oh my god, my computer's so slow at the moment. Wait, it's still not the right colour. Why is it darker? Ah! This is why you do colour sheets, guys. That's definitely not the right colour. Oh, I'll have to do this later. What a waste of time that was. Good going. At least I'll have a colour for this bowl. That won't be spoiling much. Or will it? I guess it would if you care about the spoon and bowl arc. What's up, man? Well, the ceiling is what's up. Nothing else, though. I'm gonna have to try and find the colour for that dress. Otherwise, I won't get this picture done. It'll be half-arsed like all my other streams. Right, I know this bit here looks a bit blank, guys, but that's because the speech bubbles are going to be filling up that space, so I won't worry about that area. I just wanted to put something there. I can't put up the speech bubbles because it'll be spoiling. Once again, I haven't thought this through. Right. Copy that colour layer. Clear it. I don't know why I copy these layers and clear them, it's just laziness, I guess. Gonna do shading for Layla now. Think of the light source. Right, there's shadows behind her like that. Must be... Bowlington and Spoonford. The spin-off series I have in mind. Nope. I won't go mad with the shadows here on her because she's quite far away, so there's less detail. I anchor the lines layer by pressing this little lighthouse thing. Don't know why it's a lighthouse, so don't ask. Can use black for her shirt because it's a dark, very dark colour. And for darker colours you do need to use like black for shadow, otherwise it won't work if you use a lighter colour. Just clearing this up a bit. Rub it out, rub it out. It's nice to see that chat's been so good today. That's how it should stay. Be nice to each other. You can disagree on stuff, but don't be a douche. And if you don't like that, you can get fucked. It was a joke, guys. It was me trying to be funny. I shouldn't swear either, it's a Christian server. I'll add shadows to these bits as well, even though I haven't coloured them yet. Again, sorry if I don't get your comments, guys. It's going too quick for me. Thanks for being so chatty. Again, if you have any suggestions for stream ideas in future, you're welcome to put them in the comments or in chat. Obviously just suggest things that won't get me banned. Also, I won't do requests as well. That is for the privilege. That's for the privilege of Patreon supporters. I need to learn to talk when trying to plug my Patreon. If not, I'll just carry on doing more of this stuff, and if I have anything planned, work on my animations on stream. Though at the moment I don't have anything planned. Oh. A collab? That's the thing. Well, at the moment, I'm not going to do requests online, but drawing challenges, yeah, maybe. Stretch. Sketch, main protagonist, and various art styles. That sounds like a very Butch Hartman video, but yeah, that's a good idea. What is this music? Oh, it's Driver, of course it is. I hope you guys can see this alright. I didn't consider that actually. Mind you, I'm streaming in 1080p, so hopefully it looks clear. Then I'm going to fill all this in. Again, I won't know how this looks until I've got to this point. If you want to learn how to draw, man, the only advice I can give is keep practicing and hopefully improve. Like, it's basically... Wow, this is a good thing I'm not a sensei. Do I like art that is suggestive but not really suggestive? I mean, I can appreciate people's talents. Like on Twitter, a lot of people like drawing suggestive stuff, but I can appreciate how well done it is. I'm not going to go home and jack off to it though. Mind you, it can depend what it is. Sometimes I will see something on Twitter, I'm just like, really? You find like pleasure in drawing that? But that's it's very few people would like that. Sorry, was that even the question? Yeah, it was, sorry. Few words or phrases. Crikey, that would be a challenge. Yeah, watch a ton of tutorials. That is another pretty obvious thing I should have said actually, because that's what I've done in the past. Is watch tutorials, and also if you're interested in animation, read a book by Richard Williams called The Survival Kit, Animator's Survival Kit, if you want to do animation, because that is one of the most useful books you could read, in my opinion. Even though it sort of teaches more traditional techniques, but you can still apply it to digital art. And obviously, if you want to be an anime, you should know who Richard Williams is. Thanks for the suggestions, though, those guys. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I think my brain's melting now. We are at 10:30 over here at night. And obviously, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that like button, because YouTube cares so much about numbers. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask. Please. I'm pretty sure if you go to a library though, you can just find it there. I've never failed to see that book at a library. Mind you, that was such a long time ago. Fill that in. Actually, erase some of that. Oh, shadow there. How are we doing? Doing alright at the moment. Getting close to being complete. I don't think it's going to look as good as this though, to be honest. But like I said before, there's going to be speech bubbles covering this area, so that's why it's so blank there. Let's remove some of these guides, see how it looks. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Yeah. Table. No. Skirting boards, definitely not. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Wait. No, I was right. It's fine. So I need to catch up with chat. Also, another thing you should consider, I don't know, it's probably difficult to do, like, learn this way, but it helps to do figure drawing as well if you want to learn how to improve, if you want to improve your anatomy. And when I mean figure drawing, I mean getting someone to pose in front of you for you. But I only used to do this at college because they would get someone to come in and model. I mean, it's a bit awkward at first because you're basically drawing someone nude right in front of you. But that really helped me improve my work. Sorry, I'm lagging a bit behind on the comments, guys. Right, more shadow work. I've deleted all that. Sorry this hasn't gone... looking at it, I haven't made much progress, so sorry about that. Still, you guys are somehow entertained still. I'm going to drop this one across. It's maybe sort of dark here in this room. But light source is coming from sort of this way. So get the soft eraser and rub that out a little bit. Get rid of that, don't need that. Don't think I need that either anymore, nope. Now I need... oh yeah, I need to do the floor, don't I? Floor colour! It was going to be like, sort of that colour anyway. Pardon me. Ooh. Change that. That'll do. What's this? Go away. Control H. Go away, wherever that was. Meditating? I used to be like that. I used to get inspired by music. But like I say, I don't really listen to music well, when I'm drawing anymore. The only exception is when I'm streaming. Hello anybody who's come by recently. Sorry, I've ignored people who have said hello. So hello Dino. Hello Rules as well. Sorry if you're confused. The effects of me streaming are quite strong. Right, we'll do another shadow because they're just sitting in thin air otherwise. I have to put these underneath these objects. Floor shadow. And use that colour. Why is that doing that? Maybe I need to do it underneath there. It's still doing that. Oh wait, I haven't even given the door a colour. Derp. Oh. I'll do for now. I'll probably change that colour. Why is it still doing that? I'm so confused by this. Why is it still... This should be underneath. But it's not. Wow, that's confusing me. Maybe I need to start meditating. Just so I can relax. Not because I can get ideas. That shadow needs to be a bit further out. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this, aren't I? It's not going completely south yet. Think about the light source. Gotta keep reminding myself of this. Like I said, Spyro's soundtrack is best soundtrack. That's fair. I haven't really been keeping track of the remake they're doing, but I hope they haven't butchered the music. Hopefully they've kept it like the same. I hope this music doesn't get me copyrighted though, because that was why I've picked music from video games, because I think you're okay with that. Why have I done it like that? There we go. That's more like it. Again, sorry if I don't get to your comments, guys. I'm sort of trying to concentrate a bit more now. Maybe it is just me being nostalgic, but Spyro's soundtrack's probably one of the best soundtracks from a video game, in my opinion. But maybe that's just my nostalgia talking. Mind you, Stuart Copeland is the one who composed it. He knows a thing about music. Even now for even more shadow work, as if there wasn't enough of it already. I'm going to do even more now, guys. This is why I hate background work. There's just so many, it's just layers on layers of stuff. So I'm just looking at this one for reference. It's going to be slightly different though. Whoa, why is it that brush? Smooth watercolour I want. Again, this won't actually be that noticeable. Make that a bit bigger. This kind of shadow is just, I'm just using it to sort of frame Layla a little bit, if that makes sense, a bit better. Probably doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of actual lighting. Also, it just stops the picture from being a bit flat as well. This is the sound. Well, you can listen to whatever music you want, but I listen to, in terms of Spyro soundtrack, I listen to the first 3 games. Actually, no, rub that out. Gently, just gently over these lines, so they're not so harsh, so they blend in a little bit more. Then I'm going to do the same to, not those ones, but where are they gone? There we go. Okay, that looks a bit wrong, because the skirting board is sticking out a little bit, so raise that a little bit. And on this side. Again, I don't have to be that neat because it's background work. I'm gonna have to make sure. Well, I'm gonna have to colour that dress in, so I'm gonna have. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to spoil people. In quite a big way as well. If nobody's up to date. No, I must have I must have another picture of it somewhere. Bear with me, guys. I'm determined to get this. I'm determined to get a picture done on a stream, so. Oh my god, no, that is spoiling. Ah! I know I've got a... There is a picture where I drew it somewhere. No, that's not it. Oh my god, my computer is so slow with this stream. Well, this is just one panel, but usually panels don't take this long because I don't have to worry about background work. There it is. Hurry up and load. God, this is an old picture. This is concept art. Where the hell is the colour? There we go. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is why I don't like doing background work, because it takes so long to do a panel. Just to put... You kind of have to though every now and then, because you need to establish where the character is. If it's a new like area, you've got to establish it, which is annoying. But it has to be done, otherwise you're just going to end up confusing people. Right. Actually, I'm going to make these shadows a bit harsher. And also I didn't do shadow on this side. There we go, that's good enough. I haven't done the door handle, have I? I'm getting mucking fuddled here, guys, sorry. It's just there's so many layers. I'll use that layer again. Yeah, it's a shame she's most likely not going to wear it again, Lotso. Actually, personally, I'm glad because I found it very annoying to draw. Oh yeah, it'd be good if I gave it an actual handle as well. It's not really much of a door without a door handle or door knob. Knob. Wait, I just realised the walls have like little opacity. That doesn't look very good. Maybe I'll keep it like that. Kind of clashes with the table. Might have to change the table colour maybe. What was I doing just now? I'm literally just... Door handle, that's it. I really need to be a bit more organised on these streams. Good thing is you guys tolerate it so well. And for that I'm thankful for. Again, I'm not going to be massively detailed with this. That's a big keyhole. Go shrink that a bit. Now I can't move it. Why won't it let me move it? There we go. Don't know why it did that. Why are you that colour? Why do you keep changing colour? Oh, whatever. As organised as it gets right here, yeah. This is about as organised as I can ever be. I must admit, I do get a bit, because I'm on stream and people are watching, I do get a little bit unorganised. Like, usually I'm not this bad when I'm not streaming, but it's the pressures, man, it gets to me. I need to get over it. There are worse things to worry about. There we go. Got a little knob. Actually, that knob's too big, isn't it? Looks a bit too big. Luckily, I did it on another layer. Otherwise, this would have been a lot harder to adjust. There we go. Oh yeah, the soup. Good old Bowlington hasn't got any colour. Give him some colour, any colour. And his old friend Spoonford. Need to add some shadow to that as well. So this layer. Crikey, we've been 2 hours. Oh my god. Thank you to anybody who's stuck by throughout the entire thing, and I think most of you guys have, for the most part. So thanks. It's amazing how much you guys tolerate. And obviously, if you're enjoying the stream, leave that like because YouTube cares so much. Either of mine, Rose, I literally use Twitter and obviously YouTube and Webtoon, if you can class that as social media. Don't like Facebook. I have that. I've had that for years, but I don't use it and I don't like it. Besides that, I don't really use anything else. I mean, for Twitter, I only use it to share art and just yeah, just share my own art and look at other people's art. And for the memes as well. I've stayed there mainly for the memes. That's always nice to hear, Omi. That's the thing, I'm trying to... Well, I can't figure out YouTube streaming at all. I want to try and set a reminder for people, but I have no idea how it works. Because when I do something like that, when I organise, I put like a reminder, it does something weird. Like when I start streaming, the video you're reminded for doesn't actually pop up, if that makes sense. I don't know, what am I talking about? Shut up. Right. Layer for the bowl. Otherwise it's just sitting on nothing. Put some definition here, if you can call it that. That makes me sound like I know what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to change the colour of the table a little bit, and the because it's clashing a little bit with the wall. You don't want to do that. You want clarity. That I know enough of, like, at least know of. That looks a little bit better, don't you think? Make sure to save. What is this thing over here? Go away. Go away. H. There we go. Mind you, this table's still not sticking out that much, so what I'll do is just add a little line of shading. There we go, that separates it a bit better. Do something about this as well. What is going on here? Why is this being so weird? Okay, that was weird. Right, I'm going to add the actual framing for this now, just to see what it looks like. There we go, that's basically what it's going to look like without the, but I need to add the text. I think I might do a bit more, it still looks a bit plain in areas, but bear in mind that, can't use it, that there's going to be speech bubbles here and probably here as well. So that bit there is going to be covered up. Do I want to do anything else? I'll probably have to redo her feet as well. Oh, spoilers. Not entirely sure. Shall I do more to this? Is social awkwardness an illness? Yes. I should know. She's just awkward. I guess. But there's actually a reason for it. I mean, that's what I can't stand about, like, with anime I've watched in the past, or cartoons or whatever, where there's like an awkward character, but there's no reason for it. Or it's like someone who's, you know, has a certain trait and it's not really explained why they're like that. And that's what I'm hoping to do with this comic. Eventually. That's all I'll say about that though. Sorry I'm not drawing, guys, I'm just thinking I might be done, so I might do a bit more to it. But for the most part, this panel's done. And that's really all I had planned for, but there's quite a lot of you guys here now. But the problem is it's 11 o'clock over here and I'm getting a bit drowsy. I'm trying to think what else I can do quickly. I mean, I've already cleaned up that. I regret not doing this on stream. Hang on, bear with. Trying to see what else I can do in this chapter. I won't be spoiling it. This won't be spoiling much. But just in case, spoiler alert. I think I'm going to draw this character quick, and then I'm going to leave it. Thanks, Miles. Like you and many others, you're all very kind over there. You guys have been too kind to me tonight. I haven't really done much of a guide to this, but I know people might be a bit confused by this, but trust me, this is the same comic. This should be done a lot quicker because there's no background. I'm not planning on doing any background for this bit. Also, I usually do streams for about 2 hours and that's it. I can't really yeah, time is a cruel mistress. I'm not feeling sleepy, I'm just feeling a bit, because if you draw for a long time I just get a little bit meh. Best way to describe it. I hope that's a good thing, bros. I mean, it's not like I can't really say I get anxiety myself, but I can feel quite awkward around people. If that's the same thing. That's the thing that really surprised me actually. Actually, I don't want to draw a face. Is how many people actually relate to the comic. Something I never set out to do. But it's nice that people feel that way. Also, another reason I want to stop, guys, I'm sweating my ass off with this headset on. So yeah, maybe next time, guys, I might not stream myself working on DYG because I'm sort of running out of things to do without spoiling stuff now. But maybe I'll take some of your suggestions because some of them sound fun. And some of them sound like a challenge. You gotta exercise the mind in order to get better. Thanks, Fury. I'm glad I can help people in some way. Though it's weird when people say I have. Wait, there's actually 2 frames here, so maybe... Yeah. Yeah, here she's going, yeah, yeah. So that will be on its own layer. I probably shouldn't call that lines because I'll get lost. Call that the base. And I'll chop her hand off here, but it'll make sense later. Now I'll draw her face, but on a different layer. That's the thing, I wish I could just focus on my comic. Like, that's another reason why updates are so sparse. It's because unfortunately I can't work on this all the time because I've got to worry about money. Which is why I'm really hoping that Webtoon do this ad revenue thing they're planning on doing. And I might be able to work on it a bit more without having to worry about money all the time. Really wish that wasn't the case. Wish we didn't have to worry about those sort of things. Because now at the end of the day, I owe it to you guys to update that comic. Yep, I hate having to adult too. Oh, thanks, Rose. I appreciate you giving the time for it, if you do. You'll have to go on Webtoon, though, to find it. Well, if you go on my YouTube channel and see the Yomanville gang video I did a couple of years ago, I think I've linked it on there, in case you can't find it. Wait, that's on the wrong layer. Right, I think I'll colour this character then. Oh no, I'll need to do another face. Make sure I have onion skinning on for this bit. The blue lines is the ones I've just drawn, but you need onion skinning on, otherwise you can't see. Who's innocent? I'm far from innocent. I'm innocent. Okay, I thought so. And I know so. Even as a kid, I probably wasn't. I was probably a little shit, but I can't really remember. It really is. Angelin. Oh yeah, I need to draw the hands as well. Actually, no, I'll leave that. She's gonna have no hands for now. So yeah, if you're enjoying this somehow, make sure to hit that like button. Wink wink. Of course you're not obliged to, but it helps. Even though I really wish that wasn't the case. Well, you know what, guys? I'm done with this for now. I want to take a break. So, does anyone have a request? Even though I just said I won't do a request. Or do you have like a suggestion? What do you want me to draw quickly? Well, thanks for sticking by, Fulu. You've been here for a while. A lot of you guys have been here like throughout most of the stream, so thanks for that. Hope to see you again. Enjoy your evening, morning. A squirrel, okay. Why does it have to be an animal? I'm not very good at drawing animals. There's a reason why I don't draw them very often. You want me to draw a squirrel? Well, I'm going to have to... Hang on. I hope this won't come up on stream. I'm going to have to Google a squirrel. Hopefully there won't be any porn of it. So I hope this is off screen. Oh god, he's eating nuts. Oh, that's today. Right. I'm not going to put it on screen, but... Do you want it to be doing anything specifically? Oh, squirrel and dog. What is it with animals? I don't want to draw animals. One is bad enough. Right. I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Because usually for me, planning, like sketching out stuff, usually is the most time-consuming thing for me. Which is why I usually leave it out of stream. And why tonight I haven't made much progress. I've never drawn a squirrel before, so thanks for the suggestion, guys. Me and my big mouth. This looks like a bear at the moment. Mind you, I could have drawn, no, tell a lie. You know what? I've drawn a squirrel before, which was Momo from Samurai Champloo. I could have drawn that instead. Bear with, guys. You're probably thinking, what the hell is he drawing now? Bear with. Pardon me. Come on, this is make me a quick drawing. Stop stalling. This is going south pretty quickly. Here we go. I'm showcasing why I don't do requests on stream. I mean, I can't even grasp the human anatomy, let alone something I've never drawn before. I mean, it's not going terrible, but... Right, another layer. Do they have buck teeth? I think they do, don't they? Not entirely sure. This is a good way to exercise the mind, guys. It's just going to be a sketch as well, by the way. I'm not going all out on this. Also, it's getting on. But hey, if you don't do this sort of stuff every now and then, you're not going to improve, I guess. Or learn anything. Non-realistic? I thought this is what squirrels look like. Don't they always have this face? Oh, I'm using the wrong pen here. It's going to be thick. Thick tail. What have I done? What's wrong with sucking on a nut? There we go, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing for that. I'll do one more request, guys. Depending on what it is. That's my attempt at a squirrel. Ah, never mind. See you later, Omi. Once again, thanks for sticking by, guys. Does anybody have suggestions? Actually, Sally, I'll do that. That'll be nice and quick, hopefully. As long as it's not an animal again. Also, this is a a stream about DYG, so I'm getting a bit off topic here. People are going to be a bit confused seeing me coming onto the stream and then seeing me drawing a squirrel. Well, you never know, he could be, you know, a new character I'm working on for the comic. I've said too much there. First off, you start by drawing a guide for a head that you're not going to follow later on, so bear with me. But the key is to do a guide for the head first, and then not follow it. Then draw a neck. The squirrel's like, what is this? Will I draw fingers? Should I do it doing, you know, the typical peace sign? I probably won't actually. going to tilt her head a little bit. For the guide I'm not going to use probably. Did I draw a squirrel or a chipmunk? Maybe I drew a chipmunk. I googled squirrel and that was the first thing I saw. Anyway, enough about squirrels. I actually haven't drawn Sally in a while. Once again, draw guides for the eyes that you're probably not going to follow. That is the key to this. So yeah, if you enjoyed me drawing squirrels, guys, make sure to hit that like button. That are apparently chipmunks. Maybe I've finally found my niche. Setting out to draw squirrels and they turn out to be chipmunks. Make sure to draw it. Is there parting on this side? Have I actually gone that brain dead that our parting's on the wrong side? I actually can't remember. Genuinely. Oh no, it's on that side, judging by that picture. So it's the most not the most inspiring pose, but that requires me to think. But, you know, typical anime girl pose is good enough. Anime peace sign. Your tablet keeps shocking you. I'd get that sent back. Whoa. Define that chin a bit more. Oh, I'm gonna draw this, but well, this sketch hasn't come out terribly, which is quite amazing. But my brain is fried now. Oops. Sausage fingers. The cord ripped? Crikey, I wouldn't use that. I'm being 100% serious because you might get like a proper electric shock. Depending on the wattage. Especially if it runs on 8.21 gigawatts. Maybe I'll do these request things after all on stream. It's a good way of like exercising the mind. Maybe I'll do these before I like start working or something. It's like warm up. They call it a warm up. Oh, give her clothing for God's sake. Oh yeah, give her eyes. Eyes that are actually looking at us, rather than being derpy. That would help. Are they still derpy? Ugh. Well, for the most part, that's how you draw her. Without thinking. I should have actually talked through the process, in case of people who actually want to draw her. But crikey. Yeah, it came out alright actually. Consider it was a very, very quick sketch. Right. What are you going to suggest now? And if the suggestions are rubbish, I'm running away. You just got to practice, Rose. Well, there, that was sort of like a practice. Like, I haven't drawn her in a while. Also, I don't know what it is, but sometimes it helps not to not be so careful, if that makes sense. Like there, I wasn't being very careful, but it actually came out alright. Same with the Squirrel Chipmunk hybrid. It hasn't come out too bad because I've never drawn it before. Who is Nagito? Might have to elaborate. I'll Google. It's probably something to do with anime, I'm guessing. Okay, it's just a girl with... No, it's a bloke. With white hair. Is that who it is? Oh, why does it have to be anime? I'm running out of room here, though. How long have we been? I'm almost been 2 hours, crikey. Nagito Danganronpa. Romper. Oh, it's the same person. Oh, okay. Why? I'm just digging grave here. Right, sorry, I'm just pausing a bit here. I'm looking on Google. Yeah, it's definitely them. Surprisingly no porn of this person when I look it up on Google. Good job. The fan base isn't, you know, actually reserved. Oh, it's from a game. Right, okay. Let me know if this goes south. Right, now this is going to be difficult. It's easy drawing my own character, but not someone I don't even know of, not even aware of. But you know, it beats drawing a squirrel. Wow, I made his head fat. What am I doing? It's already a good start. Get out of here. Actually, it might help if I drew out a smaller size. This usually helps in getting the shapes down quicker. Right, he looks like he's quite a skinny chap. I'm just drawing the, you know, just like the bust or whatever. Gonna attempt to draw his arms crossed as well. Oh, hair. Why do I have to draw his hair? I'm being a lot more hesitant this time. Good God. Here's me saying, oh, I won't do requests on stream, and now I'm doing them. Mind you, these aren't proper ones, these are just like... very loose sketches. If this looks awful and completely not like them, I apologise. But I'm going to go over this in a minute. As you see, I draw loads of messy lines first, then I draw over them. And completely ignore the guides I've put down. I mean, I'm assuming he seems quite a happy chap. Well, luckily for an anime character, he's wearing some remarkably casual clothing, which is a good thing. Minus the bloodstains. Oh, it's not a bloodstain, it's actually a pattern. Plonka. His hair's not like that. But whatever. This will be the last thing I do, guys. I'm dying now. So as a dying wish, make sure to hit that like button. Of course, I flip horizontally now because this is where you start seeing like the mistakes. Might have to thin his head a little bit, it's sticking out a bit too much here. No props, bros. Actually, yeah. Do his eyes a bit better. I mean, I'm assuming he's a reasonably chilled guy. Don't expect me to do this often, actually. Usually take this long. This is probably a one-off thing. Like I said, if you want a proper request from me, consider looking at my Patreon. Yeah, time to plug it. Sorry for knocking the mic as well. Oh, that is a bit off. That is still off. Guys like me when I get out of bed in the morning. Or afternoon. Okay, my pen's just randomly stopped working again. Why are you doing this? Oh, I know why. It's auto-saving. Yeah, this program does that. Every hour or so, I think. I'm not going to go massively... I'm not going to go mad on the clothes. Kind of reminds you of Killer from Hunter x Hunter, actually. Or Hunter x Hunter, whatever they call it. A little bit. Not entirely. It's probably just the hair. See, I wasn't trying to make him look more adult, it's just, I guess it's because, once again, I'm just out of practice at drawing, like, younger teenagers or just kids. I mean, I guess he's not a kid. Of course, I'm not drawing him cross-armed deliberately, just so I don't have to draw his hands. Not at all. I would never do that. Yeah, give him a shirt. That would help. What do you what do you think for a first try? His hair looks a bit, to be honest, his hair looks a bit, oh, that looks even worse. His hair looks a bit odd to me. Mind you, his hair is quite... If you want to copy, I'll save this picture. I might post it on Twitter or something. So don't worry about screenshots. Oh no, he's disappeared. What's happened? Can't believe that happened there. I'll move that a bit closer. There we go. Alright, that'll do, guys. I am knackered. That was sort of fun doing that near the end. I think I just needed to loosen up a little bit near the end. But yeah, that'll do for me today. Been streaming for almost 3 hours, I think. Yeah, it's just getting on the 3 hours, so... I'll probably post this on Twitter in a minute. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll plug my Twitter actually. It's just at KeeperOfPork. If anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, I don't really post a lot of art on there, to be honest. And also, if you want to get notified of future streams, make sure to click that bell. Because apparently it sometimes works, though don't guarantee it. Yeah, I enjoyed the stream though, despite me being a bit slow in places, which that happens a lot. Yeah, thank you guys for staying for so long, it's really appreciated. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. Like I said, you guys are too nice to me. Don't worry about it, Tyrese. You're not missing out on a lot. It's just that if I make any announcements or anything, I'll post them on there usually. Because apparently the YouTube notification system is jacked. But yeah, if you can, hit the bell as well if you want to be notified of future streams. I don't know what I do. I usually just spontaneous. So that'll do, guys. So yeah, once again, thanks for coming by. Thanks for you all being so lovely. Thanks, Sky. So yeah, I'll see you wonderful lot later. Goodbye.